on, guys? It's your boy One of a Kind. Welcome back to Boston Whaler Restoration Part 8 now, guys. So in the last Boston Whaler Restoration video, you guys saw me completely transform this boat into something that actually looks pretty good. Go ahead and painted it Boston Whaler blue, did a few loose ends in the boat with sealing the console in, everything else. So everything's looking great, guys. So now the part 8, we're gonna start it off. Alrighty, guys, so now here comes the fun part. We have to service our outboard before she really gets ready. So obviously cable management, but I want to get this outboard running. So first thing we're going to do, guys, is do the lower unit outboard 100-hour service. Just going to change the lower unit gear lube, just because I don't know when the last time it was serviced from the previous owner had it. So we're just going to go ahead and you know, grease up the rod, change the lower unit gear lube. I've already put a new fuel filter in here, and change oil filter and change oil. So simple outboard maintenance, but it keeps your outboard nice and healthy. And yeah, let's go ahead and change and do that. Alrighty, guys, so we're just gonna let all this the old gear lube fluid just kind of drain out, it's leaking out. We got both bolts out. So here's what we're going to be using, guys, is the correct gear lube for it. And I actually got this little pump at Walmart, which makes it a ton easier. You kind of just screw it into the bottom one, and then you're going to pump gear lube into it. And when it comes out the top, that's how you know you're good. So whenever this finishes dripping out, we're going to go ahead and put some new lower unit gear lube in there. When it starts dripping out the top, that's how we know we'll have enough.
Yep.
Judging how much is going in, there obviously wasn't enough in there already. Wow.
You weren't kidding. Really? You're leaking it on me.
Sorry. Alrighty, guys, so we got our Mercury 4-stroke engine oil for this engine. So you guys saw a service the lower unit. We already greased up the steering. We changed our oil filters. So now we got to add some oil to it before we can go ahead and give her a start. So it takes 1 liter, which is about 33 ounces. So it's going to take one of these, a little bit of the other one. And I actually got these super cheap, guys. It's the actual Mercury brand oil. And I paid like $8 a thing for it, which is actually insane. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pour some in. Now the next step, guys, is going to be putting our cleats in. So here's what it's going to look like. So it's gonna look pretty nice, actually. So let me show you guys what we're gonna be using. I got these Ozark Trail cleats at Walmart. They were like a couple bucks a piece, actually. And they're cast iron cleats, so they're actually really good quality. I mean, they're better than what was on the boat before, because I had like plastic mismatching ones that were on the boat before. So now we're gonna have the same size ones, you know, what a luxury. And they're gonna look pretty nice. So we're gonna set them up how we want them, and we're only gonna put 4 on there. And then of course, guys, we got our Marine 5200 sealant to go ahead and seal up the screws that we'll be drilling in the hull, or the top side of the boat. You know, we don't want water getting in. So we're gonna go ahead and seal that up, but yeah, let's go ahead and place these out. Those of you that have been with me through the entire boat series and watched my first video on the Whaler, actually, you know, obviously saw how it looked before this, which was nowhere near amazing, you know. But the boat actually came with a bimini top. So I don't know if I actually showed it in the beginning video, but it did. It wasn't on the boat, but it did come with the bimini top, which is gonna be super nice. So if we want some shade, we have that option, because you know, obviously there's not that already on the boat. So what we're gonna go ahead and do before we go ahead and put our cleats in the actual boat, we got them lined up and everything else like that, but I want to put this on, kind of measure everything up, make sure everything's aligned well, make sure the cleats aren't going to collide with my bimini top, and just make sure everything's fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and screw in the bimini top first, and then we'll go and screw in our cleat. So here's how the bimini top is going to be sitting, guys. So we're going to have it, you know, just kind of chilling back here out of the way of everything else. And it's kind of nice too, because it'll kind of cover up the tank a little bit, you know, give us a little bit of covering up on the wires and stuff like that, make it look nice. And then obviously as it opens up, it'll cover the center console, everything else, give a little bit of shade to the boat. So now, guys, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and screw this bad boy in. I got some new screws for it. We're gonna go ahead and use 5200 to seal it up, and then after we get this open and we see how it positions and everything else like that, we're gonna go ahead and screw in our cleats on both sides. So let's get to it. So I got well, I don't know if I explained these guys yet, but these are actually the little ring things that when the bimini top is up, one of the strings were like that connect to this. So this is in, ain't going nowhere, it's good. And for those of you at home that don't know why I actually used the 5200, it's basically marine sealant, guys. And when you're screwing stuff in on a boat, you're supposed to always use marine sealant, because if water gets in here with no sealant, then it could delaminate the fiberglass, you know, get foam wet, or anything, you know, water damage. You don't want water damage. So we went ahead and sealed up the cleats as well. You know, these things are sturdy, so we got that on that side, got those on that side. So I'm gonna wait to do the back side over there with the cleats and everything else like that until I have that up and I can kind of position everything. But yeah, it's the little finishing touches, guys, that are making the boat look really nice. Now, guys, the next step is actually to go ahead and put our fire extinguisher on the outside of the center console. It's actually part of the safety features that, you know, your boat is supposed to have. You know, God forbid your motor catches on fire, something bad happens, you know, you need this on board to, you know, go ahead and put that fire out. So we're gonna go ahead and put the little clamps it comes with out on the outside and just make sure she's on there. So yeah. Alrighty, guys, so one of the finishing touches that we're going to do in this video are these mats. So I'm pretty sure you guys have seen these mats in a video before. They are the official Sea Deck mats. So what they're good for, guys, is just, you know, making sure you don't like slip on a boat and stuff like that, giving you that added grip on the floor. And if something falls heavy on it, like an anchor or something like that, you won't really damage your floor. It'll fall on this, which will, you know, protect you and protect you and your boat, sort of, or more so your boat. You know, you're kind of screwed. So, guys, we put 4 squares back here, right where I'm going to be driving the boat, you know, just kind of give me a little bit extra stability. It looks kind of nice back here. And then these 2 squares I might just add back there too. I don't know, I might put them up here, who knows. But yeah, these will look pretty good. You know, maybe I'll put them underneath the cooler too, so the cooler's not slipping and sliding. But it'll look pretty good up here too, guys. Have a little bit of, you know, stability up here for somebody fishing up here, and then, you know, for me back there. So yeah, boat's coming along very well, guys. We got some key features, you know, added to the boat. got the engine serviced, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. So alrighty guys, this is gonna be the end of this video. So thank you guys so much for watching part, what is it, 8 now, of the Boston Whaler restoration series, guys. This episode was a little bit of a shorter one, but we got a lot done. We got some key features added, you know, a little bit of special stuff. And in the next one, guys, we're gonna go ahead and finish up adding our bimini top on there. And then in the next video, that's what you guys have all been waiting for, the actual water test of our Boston Whaler, guys. So next video will be a good one. So if you guys like this video, you guys like Boston Whaler restorations, or you guys like boat restorations or fishing, I'm gonna be doing all that here on this channel, guys. So please feel free to subscribe, like the video. It helps me out a ton, guys, helps the video out a ton, and keeps me making these videos, keeps me motivated. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this one. Let me know what you guys would add on to the Whaler, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. One of a kind, out.